get to a place that I truly cannot explain how these things are happening.
If you are thinking about getting a reading for, please do not.
Hello, you beautiful souls. A lot of you have questions about basically like the 101 of what it means to understand energy, vibration, what your soul is, alchemy, and then what the 3D to the 5D ascension looks like. So I'm going to do my best to keep this in a 15-minute time span out of respect for you all, but also because I think I can do it. So we are all vibrational beings, meaning we have feelings inside of us that resonate with a vibration. For example, you know when you date someone and you get a red flag and it makes you feel like, ugh, right? Something feels off, right, in your energy, but perhaps you have a trauma response where you want to fix them anyway, because perhaps there's something in your childhood that couldn't be fixed. So you want to perpetuate that, to fix that subconscious narrative. So you continue to stay with that person, okay? And that knowing grows stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And then you and that partner inevitably, break up because they're not a reflection of a potential partner. They're a reflection of a pattern, okay? Meaning they're a reflection of not your highest self, but of the part of you that is still learning to choose yourself, absolved of your past and absolved of your trauma. And then you're like, I should have just listened to that feeling that I had in the beginning, okay? That feeling, we can associate that with your intuition or your soul's knowing, but that there's an energetic charge in that. There's an energy in that felt off, okay? That's your energy. It's the reason why I attract people to my page and they say, there's something about your energy. It's because I vibrate inside of me. I speak words to myself that are kind and loving and powerful and abundant. So much so that energy inside of me that I'm feeding myself with my thoughts, my words, and my emotions radiate out of my energy and then brings that energy of like-minded souls into my space. Okay, so energy is this energetic truth within us, this knowing of feeling within us, okay? Now your vibration, when your vibration is low, you are operating in fear, shame, doubt, scarcity, attachment, greed, depression, anxiety. These are lower vibrations. Why? And the reason why my energy is doing this is because it takes from your life force. It's heavy, right? It doesn't feel good. It feels like you're trapped in your own energy, in your existence. Now, when your vibration is high, I am loved, I am well, everything is working out in my highest timeline. Everything that is happening to me is a lesson, and I crush each lesson with flying colors because I know that I'm always vibrating on the highest frequency of love. Boom, bitches. That is high vibration. Love, unification, trust, abundance. Those are all vibrations that are in resonance with a higher truth, that knowing truth. Now your mind is going to program you based on what you've created. So if you were, born into a reality where you were always very scarce, you always felt like you weren't enough, your parents maybe were separated, very young in your life, then those programs are going to operate in the vibration of which you are currently operating in until you decide to change that energy, change that narrative, and feed yourself more higher vibrational truths. So your vibration, low vibration, is judgment. When you're judging, it's because you're not finding unification. When you're in fear, it's because you're not choosing love. When you are worried, it's because you are not trusting. Okay? That's vibration. And we live in a vibrational, energetic universe. That's why when you say bad things always happen to me, that bad things always happen to you, because you continue to perpetuate that which you don't want, because your mind works like a radio. What I think, what I say, what I feel, and what I believe always reflects back to me in my reality. Think about it. If you continue to have partners that cheat on you, and then you tell your friends every Friday night when you're drinking wine, I always have partners that fucking leave me. Why does everybody always leave me? You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna join a dating site because I don't even care anymore. You know what? I don't even care anymore. You know, maybe I'll find someone. I doubt it though, because everybody always cheats on me. What are you doing other than perpetuating someone who continues to do that which you deeply don't want, until you finally take radical responsibility for the narratives you are buying into? Okay? Your soul is that feeling of knowing within you. I know I need to leave my 9 to 5. I know that I'm deserving of a better love. I know I need to leave that person. I know that I'm meant to do great things on this earth. But based on your programming, your mind, your generational trauma, your soul blueprint, it may be more challenging for you through the lessons you're learning to trust your soul to guide you into expansion instead of staying in the places that keep you limited. Your soul does not operate in the past, and it does not operate in the future. Your soul lives in the present, to what is. Not, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? Oh, this always happens to me. How could this always happen to me? You know what? Fuck the world, because this is always, you know, a reflection of my reality because all of these traumatic things have happened to me. No. Everything is a lesson in your mind of your soul, in your knowing, in your isness, in the now. Okay? So when I talk about alchemy, what I'm essentially talking about is your relationship to the things in your life that are challenging. Alchemy looks like this. My parents got divorced, and I have this storyline that I'm afraid of commitment because people always leave. That is not true. That is your parents' lessons, yes. Okay? And in the now, is that true for me? No. Well, it wasn't true for me then because that's still not my narrative. But in this now, is it true for me? No. But when maybe I become involved in a partnership, I confront that same story, right? Why do I always feel like I want to run? Why do I have this perpetual need to run? This is actually my story. I have this need to run. Actually, my parents were divorced 3 times each between the ages of 0 and 7. So I don't know anything about commitment. I love you, parents, but like, you definitely taught me what I don't want in love. But that narrative is seeded into generations. So what alchemy looks like is, whoa, I notice myself wanting to run, because that is an instinct I have learned. But what do I know to be true? I am worthy of a love that stays. I am worthy of being safe in a partnership. I am worthy of not self-sabotaging and seeking chaos in the calm. Shining the light on the shadow, noticing the shadow and where the root came from. Mom wondering, you know, where the next husband's going to be. Dad leaving mom. Child questioning who their parents are. That was my life. That was what was manifested into my now moment, so I can decide to alchemize that energy, you see? That's not my narrative. I am safe. I am deserving of love. Love doesn't leave me. And if it doesn't leave me, it's because it wasn't meant to stay, but I am unshakable on the inside, and I will not self-sabotage that reality. Alchemy. Shining the light of love on that which is dark. That's how you alchemize. Shifting the narrative in the moment into what is actually true. Not which perpetually keeps you in that which you don't want. Lastly, 3D to 5D. This is a 3rd dimensional universe we live in. 3D. This camera. The this. Okay? My this. My phone, All of this is within this third dimensional reality. My job, my family, my friends, nature, the earth, okay? 3D, everything we can experience within the 5 senses. But within the third dimensional reality, there is also separation, meaning you believe this, I believe this, division, fear, projection, external validation to fill something that can only be found inside, addictions, smoking, drinking, sex, porn, to fill the void that needs to be filled from within. Everything external to fill the internal. The 4D, the fourth dimensional reality of which is available to us on this earth, is where we connect to spirit guides, where we realize that we've had this team of beings that are following us around, every single person, our entire lives, supporting us, encouraging us, pushing us into initiations to choose our evolution, our expansion. 4D, spirit guides, angels, communicating with a realm outside of what we can see. And starting to tap into our third eye. Our third eye is the mind's eye, the eye that sees the future, the eye that opens the portal between what cannot be seen and what can be felt. 5th dimensional reality, which is what we're doing as a collective on the planet. We're shifting our consciousness into 5D. I am a soul. I operate in what is, and everything is love. Everything is unification. Everything is freedom. Everything is sovereignty. Even if it's coded in the pain of the past, even if it's coded in pain, in loss, you don't make it out of life without loss. But the way that you view it from a 5th dimensional perspective is that just is. That is just a part of the life cycle. And it's a beautiful thing that I know that spirit exists, so I can communicate with those realms at any time to validate how beautiful this cycle of life, this experience of this circle of existence is. 3D, everything within our 5 senses. 4D, wow, there's something more. 5D, I am all. I am a part of all. We are all the same. We are all the same. Everything is. I'm talking, this is God. This is God. This is God. God, in my belief, is just an energy. It's a force of creation within every single thing on earth. Everything. And that's what we're doing. Collectively awakening to what is. But when it comes to alchemy, we bounce often in between the 3D and the 5D. Breaking this matrix mindset about money is a very challenging one for us. Breaking this matrix mindset of, of greed, of division, of separation, right? That's my family. That's your family. No, we are all family. And my family is only my family because they're my soul lesson. You see? Hopefully that gave you some clarity. Please let me know if you have more questions. I do my best to show up for you all in the best way I possibly can. I'm pushing a ton of content right now because I know that we all need it. But I too have to learn the art of a boundary. So if you need more one-on-one, you know where to find me. The link in the fucking bio. I love you so much. And I pray that this served you. I love you.